We are officially motoring. I'm gonna make this short. Spent about 2.5 days in a marina. A lot of fixes on the boat. One thing would break, then the next, then the next. But we are rolling down the coastal waterways. We just set off Sunday morning, 10 or 11, 12, I don't even know. We did it. I don't really want to tell you all the stuff that we had to do to make this happen. We were up till 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, trying to fix a cable, transmission cable that rusted out in one spot and would not work. Needed a lot of lube and attention, but we are good to go. This is cool. What's up, Captain? We are off. It's a Sunday, and it will be crowded today. Here's the casino boat for Angie. She would probably want us to stop here. Looks like there are a lot of people stopping. All right, more to come later. We did it. Later. boats coming through here. Day 2, first night on the water. Fixing some issues. Got the belt tightened, fixed the throttle, lubed that up. Back there you can't see is what, the transmission cable?
Yep.
Mike is gluing up the kitchen sink. Cabin's a little bit of a mess. I would take you outside, but I can't. So let's put up the scope. You guys can see what a beautiful day. That's it. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh. That's the biggest wave we had yet. It's like a 2-3 footer. They're dredging over there. Tugboat going out. Lighthouse. This is Southport, North Carolina. Our first anchor spot. Just took off. We had to wait for the water, tide I mean, to start coming in actually. We're fighting a humongous current. Usually we'd be doing about 6 or 7 knots. We're probably doing 2.5 or 3. Been in pretty big open water, as you can see. Kind of show you. But we are getting ready to head into Cape Fear. Cape Fear River coming up. Somewhere between those two markers. There's a river. And that's where we're headed. Monday, nobody out here. Been about the only boat. There's where we're headed. There's the river. Big tall bridge. It's pretty narrow river. The Cape Fear River. Pretty cool. We have not had any rain or storms yet. I don't think we're going to. Uh-oh. I don't know what Mike's doing. Took a turn there. All right. That was cool. All right, night 2. This is our old anchor spot. Pretty.
South of Wrightsville.
South of Wrightsville?
Beach.
We're pretty close to Wilmington, right?
Well, Wilmington's 40 miles out.
40 miles. We got a abandoned ship there. This here is the waterway, intercoastal. It's one of our markers, so the ocean would be that way. We're gonna anchor right here. And then that way is where we just came from. Pretty. We hope we don't have the sandflies tonight. God, I hope we don't. That's what I heard. There's a jet up there. Thought it was thunder. We got our first bridge crossing.
The belts are squeaking, Kyle.
Yeah. The bridge is up. Oh, you smell that fish? We got 3 boats.
Listen to it squeal.
I know, we'll have to fix it. We got squealing belts that will need to be fixed. Just part of the gig. Later. Figure 8 bridge, SV Pier Bless is clear. Thanks.
Yes, sir, Copy. Have a good day and a good trip.
Just another day on the ICF. We got a sailboat in front of us. We talked to this guy at, I don't know, maybe 10 miles back. He's put up a sail. We're catching him. We're motoring. He doesn't have the greatest wind. Wind's blowing this way. But yeah, still beautiful. A lot of this. $1 million houses, $1 million boats, and Trump flags everywhere. All right, we just had a landmark event on this trip. This is the first boat we've passed in 2 days. All right, it's late. Day 3. We kind of made it to a stretch where it's a lot of wilderness, sort of. Not very many boats. Some fishermen out here. I just put a daredevil in and dragged it behind the boat, but the boat's going a little too fast, about 6 knots, too fast. Here's Mikey. Captain Mike. Just went under that bridge. I suspect the ocean, is right past those big houses. Big houses everywhere. Pretty cool. It's probably 4 o'clock. Probably got 2 more hours of cruising, and then we will find a place to anchor, cook some dinner, get some rest, and we should hit our destination sometime tomorrow. I think It'll be a half day or a little longer than a half day. There's a bunch of fish jumping. All right, later. We got dolphins, finally. Haven't seen them very many in this whole trip. They're gonna pop up somewhere around here. There they are, 2 of them, sweet. That just happened. All these hours. And those are the first ones we've seen. I thought we would see a lot more. They're gone. But that was cool. I'm glad I got to capture that. Like I said, we saw some the first day, right at the beginning, and we haven't seen any since. But this is a pretty big body of water here. They're gone. Here's our navigational green markers, red markers. Here's a red or a green marker down there. It's our next spot. You could actually do this without any navigation. Maybe some binoculars would help. Some of them are spaced out quite a bit, but it's just like a highway. Pretty cool. We've only gone through 2 bridges. I tried to get one of them, but they went pretty smooth. Second one we came up on a little too quick. We don't have reverse or neutral, so I had to tell the bridge guy that we were gonna do a quick loop because it took forever for the bridge to move. The first one went right up. This one was a tilt bridge. They called it a figure-8 bridge. It took about a minute and a half after the sirens went off for him to move it. So anyway, later. All right, day 3. Last night was amazing. We were right next to Camp Lejeune. Had no bugs, full moon. We even drank a little bit. Had a good time, good dinner, slept well, went for a little swim. But here's the deal today. We've just been notified by a boater that President Trump is making a visit to Camp Lejeune, or Wilmington, I guess I should say, today. And he's marking Wilmington as a heritage World War II city, the first one ever, because he started that last year. So we've just been told that the intercoastal waterway will be closed up here, Follies Beach. We're gonna go check it out. I don't know why, and see if they turn us around. But apparently it's going to be closed until 6 p.m. So we may have some time to kill today. Actually, that means we won't be able to do anything today. That's the sailing life, or boating life, I should say. It is beautiful here. We're close to the beach. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. Kind of wish we had 2 kayaks we could go explore or do something, but anyway, it looks like we just lost another day. Thank you, Trump. Maybe we'll get an aerial show. The old man in the boat said something about them firing live artillery and this and that. I don't know. I guess they're going to be firing it over the intercoastal, or I don't know what he said, or maybe he was just joking. But at any rate, that's the story. Talk to you later. All right, we had a military base, a boat at the beginning, and a military boat at the end, and we made it through that. We heard some artillery practice rounds, And now we are in Hammock Beach, something like that. And look at this. We have sail. We finally got the wind for it. It's giving us at least a knot and a half. Today is a hot one. Oh, I can't see anything. I think we got a shipwreck up here. Oh yeah, there's a shipwreck in the distance. I'll cut out here in a minute and show it. There's the Hello Dolly boat. I really like the boat names, some good ones. Pretty smooth sailing today. Look at this. Look at this house. My gosh. Wonder who that is.
3 boats and a pool.
Yeah, he's got 3 boats. Speedboat, yacht, and fishing boat. I should look up those names on the internet. I bet I can find out who lives there. Jeez. I'd hate to want to buy the property next to him. So we have a shipwreck. I don't understand. We've seen a lot of boats like this. I just don't get it. Like, why don't they try to get their boat out at high tide, or they just let them sit? It's kind of weird. We got dolphins, dolphins, dolphins. Oh, wow. What's up, guys? Hey! Hey, little guy. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, 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 don't get caught. Looks like a lot of couples. Talking about the dolphins too. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Oh, they're following us. Probably one of my favorite animals. Dolphins and elephants. Smart hombres. That was cool. Pretty big. I think we got 2 more bridges. We can go under both of them. After this bridge, we're going to take a canal or creek, not creek, but a canal, river, whatever, and cut through land to pretty close. We'll come right out close to Oriental. And then after that, we will be pretty close to Newbern. But I don't think we'll make it the whole way. It's 4 o'clock, 4:30. So we'll probably anchor somewhere in between there. We're about ready to cut into our canal. that bridge we went over. Canal will be that way. And who knows what's that? This is our biggest boat that we've passed so far. Nice barge. Carrying something. Tugboat. This is Mike's limp sail. Another sailboat. We just went under that bridge a while ago. Open water. We're getting ready to get into our little channel somewhere over there. To the Neuse River. Well, we didn't make it. We flipped it. Another boat down.
What's the name on it?
Okay, something. Looks like a crab or shrimp boat. We are now in the Hughes Canal or something like that. I think it's about 7 or 8 miles. Got another bridge coming up. I think this is our last bridge. I think. But who knows? They just keep coming. But at least we can go under it. We still got the sail up. Getting some wind. A little bit. Hope it doesn't get dark before we get through this. Bye. Cheers. Sailing at night. We're not sailing, sorry. Motoring at night. We got maybe 4 more miles before we anchor. We have a little bit of daylight left behind me. We got our lights on. And we will have almost a full moon, so we're good, and no bugs, so I'm really excited about that. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, here we are, day 4, 5, I don't even know, but this is it, home stretch. The home stretch. We'll be docking in probably 30-40 minutes. Because Newborn is that way. That's where the slip's at. This is where she'll stay. Beautiful lake, or I don't know, looks like a lake to me for him to explore. But this is it, home stretch. Probably the last video. Apologize if the videos are shaky. I'll try to edit them. My commentary is probably horrible. Maybe I'll just put a song to all of this. I hope I got some dolphins though, at least. All right, until next time. So Mike just heard a belt, or a different sounding from the engine. Like I said, we're really close to our destination for this adventure. I don't know, 30-40 minutes. And our water pump belt just busted. He heard something a little different in the engine and looked back and no water was pumping. So we replaced this about 5 minutes. We got on it pretty quick and now we're back rolling. All right, last video. We are here. Blackbird Harbor or Marina. There she is. We finally made it. I don't even know how many days. Sorry, I can't tell you. I think it's 5. Who's counting? That's the slip. Home of the future Cuba Libre. We did it. Cheers.